Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University.
Namaskar and hello friends, welcome to the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University and this beautiful certificate course, that is Certificate in Mass Communication and Journalism. I am Dr. Shashikant Bhagat. I am the faculty of National Institute of Mass Communication and Journalism, Ahmedabad, and today this certificate course in Mass Communication and Journalism, we are going to start and begin with a special, very important, very engaging topic, which is known as advertising and public relations. As the paper title is Advertising and Public Relations, and we are going to cover the first unit today, which is we briefly try to understand the concepts and understanding of advertising. And to begin with, look at this beautiful two images that I have posted on my first slide. That is the people sitting at different places, maybe at home and office and coffee shop, bus station, railway station, airport, and in front of them different kind of communication medium is there, and they are trying to understand the advertisement that appeared on different mediums, could be from print and television, radio, magazine, these days social media, smartphones, everywhere. This advertising word, 24/7, because these days we have seen media across all platforms, whether it is print or digital, television, radio, hoardings, magazines, they have all bouquet, .com, print versions, and there is no any other day where we have not seen any kind of advertisement appeared. So, it is very important to understand why it is very important for market, for a country, for society, and for overall aspect. And in this unit, we will be covering, that is the I like to give you the structure of this unit: meaning and concepts, definitions, nature, aims, objective and functions of advertising. In that 1.3, we are going to understand the nature of advertising, objective of advertising, advertising agency setup, used glossary, and there will be some important question for you to do the own exercise to understand this beautiful subject. And objective of this unit is understanding the essence of advertising. We are going to understand what is advertising, why it is needed, what is the important in market, why it is always bombarding throughout the day in the mind of consumer and customers, highlights the different approaches of public that is advertising and public relations agencies setup. Meaning and concepts. Friends, in economics, need and wants are very important. We know the Maslow's theory, where physiological needs, that is the basic need, is very important: roti, kapda or makan, food, shelter and cloth. And in the economic, when we say needs and wants, so need is that we required, food we required, cloth we required, shelter, that is whom we required, education we required, health is required, everything is required. And wants is a kind of varieties that we would like to have depending on our capacity, depending on our need. So, denoting to have options which helps to fulfill the need of a person or entity. Every organization makes efforts to produce quality products and competitive price. So, when we say that we have our need and wants, so need and wants could be supplied through the products, services and ideas. And since the population are geographically located, so they produce the mass product, I mean huge quantity, could be 1 lakh unit or 2 lakh unit or 10 lakh unit, and they are distributed at different geographical locations, where we popularly known as the market, where these products are available. So, and competitive price to sell in the market, but it always need an extra push to reach out to the targeted or potential customer. But see, market is there, we know that this is the market, but where the product is available, in what shape, in what size, what packaging, color, so we do not know. So, this entire product required a push to the targeted and potential customers, and that effort, that pushing effort is known as advertising. Advertising and promotions, these are the two terms we oftenly heard, we oftenly interact in the market. Basically, advertising is one of the four method of promotions. What are the four method? We know that sales promotion, personal selling, public relations, and fourth is the advertising. What it says? It says that refer to the activities. So, advertising is an activities undertaken to increase sales or enhance the image of a product or services or a business. So, it is an activity undertaken to increase the sales and enhance the image of a product or services or business. Why? Because image is very important. It's the external disposition of any company, product, brand, an individual. So, unless and until image will not build up, maybe even if the product is so good, feature is so good, but maybe people will not tend to go for purchase and consume. So, therefore, it enhance the image of a product or services or a business. We have seen that three beautiful images I have pasted. So, we know that salt is salt, नमक जिसको हम लोग हिंदी में कहते हैं or any other regional language. The salt is salt, but when salt is packaged with a brand, so that is Tata Salt, Tata Salt Plus, Tata Salt, and we know that you go and ask any Indian, any citizen of the country, that which is the desh ka namak, people say Tata Namak, Tata Namak is the desh ka namak. So, advertising includes there, and this is the talk of the town, because through the media people always encounter such advertisements, देश का नमक टाटा नमक, देश की धड़कन हीरो होंडा, हमारा बजाज बजाज. So, like this, now see, namak is namak, salt is salt, but nowadays we see lot of varieties are also coming, because the government has propagated iodized namak. So, iodized namak, Himalayan namak, there are lots of namak, salt coming up. So, the different varieties, different packaging, different taste, same brand produce in the market and people purchase it. Before this slide, I like to give you few definitions of advertising. So, as I said, it is one of the main part of promotion, it is the marketing activity. Originally, this term is derived from a Latin word called adverto, which means turn into, means take the favor of their own. So, advertising denotes the means employed to draw the attention of any object. When we say attention of any object, means deliberately we try to engage the consumer, engage the customer. So, different organizations, different institutions and different experts have defined the advertising, and basically advertising is used for communicating business information to present and prospective customer. When we say present and prospective customer, means the brand or the product of X and Y Z consumed by millions and billions of people, but this is the present customer who are using. Potential customer may be that they are not using this product, but maybe through advertisement, through series of different engagement, they may turn into as a potential, as a present customer, we say consumer. So, according to American Marketing Association, it says that advertising as any paid form of non-personal presentation of ideas, goods and services by an identified sponsor. So, we try to understand it is a paid form of communication. Why? Because the vehicles of mass media, print, television, radio, digital, mobile, hoarding or any means of communication, time and space required. When we say time and space, means a certain space required in that particular media. Say newspaper, in certain page, say page number 1 occupied a complete full page ad or a half page ad, it means the sponsor, the manufacturer or advertiser we popularly call, they have paid the money, they have invested the money to showcase their product and visibility of a brand to the subscriber of the newspaper channels or radio station or digital platforms. So, that is why advertising is any paid form of non-personal presentation of ideas, goods and services by an identified sponsor. Now, look at here, advertising is used basically primary to inform the potential customer. So, when we say potential customers, likely to, these customers are going to purchase the product. So, primarily advertising push into the sale. So, in market we see there are two people available, buyer and seller. So, mostly advertising helps the seller to sell their products to the buyer. So, what primarily inform advertising? The first is the features and quality of a product and services. So, whenever we see any ads, we mostly often encounters that this product featurizing the speciality of through color, through design, right. We also try to see some of the examples later on this slide. The availability of products and services in the market. Sometimes advertising also says that this product is available in this particular market. Nowadays, earlier we had only the physical market, but nowadays we have physical market as well as virtual market, that is popularly known as e-commerce, like Flipkart and Amazon and eBay, right. There are lots of thousands of e-commerce portals are available globally, and when so mostly the products seasonally sometimes produce, depending on the seasons, a kind of products produced and available in the markets, and that is why advertising also helps seasonal products to exhibit in the market. Availability of a products and services nearby your locality. Nowadays lots of apps are available, lots of other mediums are available showing that this product is available near to your location, wherever, whether it is your nearby your home or office, or if you commuting somewhere, also give a signal or SMS or alerts that this restaurant or this product is available nearby this store, go and have the experience. Any other special attributes of the products and services also exhibited in advertising, like color, size, shape, such kind of things are also informed through advertisement. Look at this beautiful ad of a car. So, when we say features, attributes of a product, so this beautiful car, it is a BMW car, saying that there is no shame in the ordinary car, it is a perfectly fine means of conveyance, it can transport groceries capability, it can make the round trip between points A and B in its sleep, and it can deliver you to your next appointment without incident. The next ordinary car will probably never let you down, which seems like a decent enough reason to buy one, and we suppose means this copy, this information giving you that this car is having huge space, comfortable journey, never feel that I am bored, I am tired. So, this feature. Now, look at this one. So, this is the another type of advertisement that we are seeing. So, basically this seat cover, this this is the shape of a car, virtually, I mean image fully they are showcasing. So, saying that this car has enough space to sit, to accommodate the people go and buy it. Sometimes we also see places where in the advertisement sometimes places are also exhibited, discount, coupons, many things are exhibited. See, this is the Atul Motors Private Limited, seasonal, address is given, these are the features. Sometimes announcement, if any products available within a city or a particular locality, it is also say Ola Velour, we are happy to be here. So, we are available in this particular city, take our services and commute. So, this is a beautiful example of advertisement. Now, what is advertising? What is the meaning of advertisement? What are the parameters? What are the things? What are the elements we call this is the advertisement? So, as I said, any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods and services by an identified sponsor. Now, see, in another definition says that advertising is the activity of telling. So, it is a telling and constant communicating to the potential users the benefits of using or employing a specific product or services to persuade the audience to take or continue some action. When we say audience to take or continue some action means maybe they are consuming or they are likely to consume, maybe they are customer likely to become the consumer, right. So, action means they are going to purchase the product. Once they purchase the product, certainly they are trying and testing, and once they like, they continue with the product, and that's how the advertising plays its important role. According to Webster definitions, advertising is to give public notice or to announce publicity. So, in another definition it says that it is nothing but to announcing something, to make people notice about something. Something could be product advertisement, brand, government, NGO, any kind of services. By Gardner, the Gardner definition says that advertising is the means of mass selling, because a manufacturer producing the mass product. As I said in the earlier my slide, that could be a 10,000 and 20,000 and 1 lakh or 10 lakh products they are producing and placing in the market, where advertising helps. So, mass selling that grown up parallel with and has been made necessary to mass productions. So, once the people started consuming the product, again mass production comes, and that is why advertising is also considered a very powerful tool of mass communication. Why? Because it reaches to the masses through mass media. Advertising is a form of communication that typically attempts to persuade potential customer to purchase or consumer more of a particular brand of a product or services. When we say brand, why we say brand and why brand are costly? Because they have positioned themselves in such a way that people have trust, have reliability. Okay, this product is completely safe, trustable and consumable, there is no harm, whereas non-branded product may or may not be, but trust deficit is certainly there with the non-branded product. Many advertisements are designed to generate increased consumption of those products and services through the creation and reinforcement of a brand image. Why? Because same brand, same kind of creation, maybe within 1 hour of a television soap opera or cricket or any live event, we see multiple times, could be 10 times, 20 times, 30 times in a day, right. So, that hammers to our brain, and that somewhere registered, and we say okay, these are the top brands. Okay, yes, I know. Colgate, we say Colgate is a toothpaste, but we say go to any shop market, we say give me Colgate, right. Lifebuoy, Fevicol, these are the products, but now become the brand through the helps of advertisement, right. There is a term used in marketing, we say marketing mix. means product, place, price and promotion. So, when we say a product, so what we look at into a product? We look at the features, design, variety and quality. Price, so price list, discounts, allowances, payment period, place, location, transport, channel, coverages means the geographical locations of the product. That then comes the fourth part of the marketing, means that the advertising, personal selling, sales promotion and publicity. So, advertising is one of the more main component, important component of marketing mix. Look at this, a small line has been drawn here, the importance of advertising, right. Customer analysis, advertising, market, sales, promotion, pricing, internet, target, these are the modern concepts that are applied in advertising. And you take one line I have tried to draw. So, M A R K E T I N G. So, that put together that becomes the marketing, and advertising and promotion is one of the main component, right. So, marketing means basically it is a systematic and balanced combination of the all four units put together and present to the seller and buyer in the market. So, so far what we have tried to understand, we have tried to understand marketing, this advertising is a persuasion which persuade the customer, which persuade the seller and buyer to purchase a particular, to place an action, basically to purchase the product and seller sell the product. Nature of the advertising. So, these are the nature of the advertising. As I said, this is one of the powerful mass communication tool which reach out to the masses through mass media using print, television, radio and other forms. So, it makes a mass production possible because it generates, advertisements generates needs and wants of a particular product and services and ideas. Since it is a non-personal communications, so any other person never comes to sell the products, it is through the media, through other channels, advertisement sales try to help, try to push the product in the market. So, it is a non-personal communication, for it is not delivered by an actual person, as I said, nor it is addressed to a specific person. That is, and that is why it is a impersonal kind of communication, we say. It is a commercial communication. As I said, commercial communication means advertisement required money to place in the particular channel or particular media, because it is used to help assure the advertiser of a long business life and profitable sales. So, once you paid the money to any media houses or media houses to place advertisement in a particular space, it gives a necessity that tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whenever you have given the time slot to exhibit the advertisement, so it reach on that particular day or time period, that advertisement reaches to the market. The communication is speedy, permitting an advertiser to speak to millions of buyers in the matter of a few seconds, because as advertising is very costly in television, second or radio second, the prices are depend on the seconds, that is called air time. So, since it is a very costly, so and that is why in a few seconds it reaches to the larger audience. Advertising is identified communication. The advertiser signs his name to his advertisement for the purpose of publicizing the identity. So, identity means you see in any advertisement a logo or a company name or any corporate identity that you see in the advertisement. So, this is the nature of the advertising. What are the objectives of advertisement? To introduce new product, certainly, because a product requires what we call for action. So, advertising helps there. To sustain the established product, it helps the placed product in the market, that it will sustain, repurchase, resale, right. To help middleman, certainly it plays a middleman kind of role between the buyer and the seller, right. To increase the share of a market, we know that many a times we have encountered with the news in mass media saying this quarter this brand got 30% profit, 20% profit, right. Somewhere advertising helps to demarcate the target group, because there are many competition in the market. So, similar kind of product are manufactured by maybe 5 competitors or 10 competitors. So, sometimes it also bifurcates the target group, right. To increase public welfare. So, advertising it has a different kind of nature, it has a social nature also, where the popular term called PSA, public service announcement, where Beti Bachao Beti Padhao Andolan, Digital India campaign, Make in India campaign, right. So, lots of government announcement about schemes and policy that we see, NGOs uses to persuade the people that we are doing this kind of things. Nowadays this emotional advertisement is very important, very popular in the market. Even the corporate sector also using philanthropic or PSA kind of ads to woo the people, to take their confident and their good image in their favor. Promote sales, achieve direct sales, condition customers to serve as the guidelines. Sometimes it also releases the guidelines. So, historically, when the first Indian newspapers, we know that Bengal Gazette or a Calcutta Advertiser. So, earlier in the first beginning of Calcutta Advertiser, they publish advertisement like any shipment comes, promotions, demotions, right, recruitment kind of things they propagate, and nowadays we also see. So, different kinds of advertisement we see full length advertisement, jacket advertisement, half page advertisement, right, and it has many variety, it has no any end, it is a very customized kind of things, right. So, friends, I have brought some important questions for your self study, for your self improvement. So, once you listen the entire this program, this video program, and when you further read, try to answer this given questions, that what is an advertisement, what are the importance of advertisement in our life, describe the objectives of advertising, narrate the role of advertising agency for creating ads on behalf of the client, that is advertiser. So, we are stopping here in this unit of our lecture. We will continue when we meet in the same unit. We are going to talk about the different features of advertising, and as I said, it is a non-personal form of communication, right. So, advertising agency helps a lot to the advertiser for creating beautiful ads and draw the users' attentions. So, thanks for watching this unit, this part of our lecture. We will continue same. Thank you. स्वाध्यायः परमं तपः